Hello, welcome to Tarot After Dark. Geez, there's still a bit of light in the sky. Pretty soon it's going to be tarot at twilight, maybe. So if you're watching this very first part, you're most likely watching the replay. Thank you so much for being here. You can scrub through to the end if you want to check out the readings that I'm doing, or stick around and just see what comes up. Okay. So for this Tarot After Dark, I want to focus on being grounded, because to me, being grounded is not only a physical state, but it is a state of being. It's a state for your body, mind, and spirit. So really, collectively, it's being centered, because when you're centered, you're connected to that earth energy. So you're still treading the earth, walking the earth, and yet you're still energetically and physically aligned. So you're running energy as best you can through yourself for the day. And you also have that connection with source, which is super important, especially if you rely on your intuition, which most of us should. The intuition comes in through the crown of our head, like the stream of consciousness, but we don't let it sit around here in our head a little too much. We need to bring that energy fully through us, because I know a lot of people who are intuitive don't just think it and know it cognitively, but they feel it and they sense it. And you can't do that from your head. You can only do that from your body, from your entire body. So including your head. Hi, Christina, on the road, but listening. Oh, thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm feeling a little wonky. That's my word. Been kind of feeling it a little bit yesterday and even earlier than that. And today it seems to be a little bit worse. So this is why the topic of being centered and grounded, because it's really hard to get things done when you feel like it's like, whoa, I don't even want to do that, because that's not helping. It feels like I'm doing that anyways, but I'm sitting still. So, anyways, back to being grounded and centered. I think that's a really important when you need to be fully present and focused on what it is you're doing. Back when I had my knee injury and then I had my surgery, I was very conscious of every step I took to make sure everything's in alignment, so that I don't do something weird, step funny, and then, fall over or something. So you think of the physical things that we do for ourselves to stabilize ourselves and give us balance. We can collectively think and feel when we need to, when we're feeling a little emotionally or mentally off balance. One of my tricks, I love tools, is crystals, and this is black tourmaline. You've probably seen me play with this piece before. It's it's nothing to look at if you like shiny objects, but this is a really amazing crystal because it is a raw piece, but it's smooth. This is just how the nature of tourmaline. And I bet you didn't know, but tourmaline is used in a lot of things. It's used because it can help heat transfer. It's used in electronics. It's used in those infrared beds that heat, with the, yeah. Anyways, they're not just kind of cool woo-woo things. They actually are tools. They actually have laboratories where they manufacture this and quartz for things like, computer parts and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. So if they can work for science, we know that they can work for us too, right? So a piece of black tourmaline, it helps to transmute electromagnetic energy. And oh, thank you. I'm glad you find it interesting. But it can also help flush your energy. Always the secret ingredient is your intention. So what, you don't just go like, I'm going to hold this and whatever's going to happen, even though I'm not going to focus on it. It's about, okay, I'm hanging on to this crystal to flush my energy, to clear my energy. It's like smudging my body without, choking out my bird with the smudge stick. And to me, it's a powerful way to kind of realign my energy. I've been working with it a bit for the past couple of hours. Not sure if it's really helped in the sense I want it to, but at the same time, I know that it's not hurting, and it is helping to just help me focus on that I'm doing something to help myself. If nothing else, the little tools that we use, it gives ourselves direction. It gives ourselves positive reinforcement that we're using tools that we have to help. And sometimes things just still have to run their course, right? Like back when I was teaching Reiki, I would say that, Reiki helps a lot of things, but it's not going to heal some things. It's not going to save someone from dying. If they're meant to, things are meant to happen, are meant to happen. But it can definitely help ease the suffering a little bit. Or even if you are the practitioner and it's a family member, at least it makes you feel like you're able to do something when there's nothing else that can be done, right? So that aside, I'm just going to pull a tarot card and just get a sense of the collective energy, and we're just going to see where we're going from there. Okay, tons of cards pop out, but the very first one that came out is the Eight of Wands. So this speaks of, I'm getting collective energy. I'm getting that the more we act together, we can create bigger things. And I'm getting positive combustion. So back to the science lab. Positive combustion. And what this feels like too is that there is a lot of swift movement going on. Maybe that is part of the reason why I'm feeling so woozy and so kind of spinny and out of sorts, is just all of the energy that's happening, around in the world, in my own life. We just had a new moon in Pisces, and this just feeling off is the only way to say it. And I don't mean it in a negative way, but just feeling a little off. So how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. I'm going to pop that back in the deck. Yeah, so most likely going to keep things short here, just so I can focus on feeling a little better, which kind of sucks. I look forward to this. Are you a little off too? Oh, see, yeah. Well, maybe collectively, because we're feeling a little off, it's having that collective effect on us. So I hope you feel better. But yeah, thanks for being here, Christina. All right, pulling cards, just willy-nilly for whatever reason. 3 cards pull. 4 of Swords. Okay, she's all curled up in a nest. I'm sure you can figure this one out. Take some time to rest. It's okay. Self-care, right? Oh, it's on this side. Self-care, little heart. So funny. This morning, I poured a bowl of cereal, Cheerios. And I didn't realize when I bought it, because I ordered my stuff online. I just went to pick it up. So I popped the box open today, and I'm just kind of pouring the cereal. And I glanced and I went, huh, weird. It looked like there was a heart-shaped Cheerio, but how can that be? They're round. They were heart-shaped Cheerios. Not all of them, but a few of them. So I looked at the box again and I'm like, oh, okay. So I needed to see that, I guess. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. It's always good to see you too, even though I just get to see your sweet little profile. And then, so yeah, so rest. It's okay to rest. In fact, it's mandatory. All right. It's prescribed by the universe. So when you have to rest and you're able to, and you're not in the middle of driving or working or whatever, Do it when you can. And the next one that came was Page of Pentacles. Now, in this one here, I want to just kind of show at the bottom of her foot, there's a little root grounding her into the ground. That's why she can be in her tree pose, because she is rooted and grounded. And that's what I was talking about before. And this is what black tourmaline can help with, especially when you work with it with such intention. And truly, I don't care what anyone else says, truly, with crystals and healing, size does matter. I'm talking about crystals. Size does matter because they are vibrational energy. It's like you see the earth and you've seen diagrams where it has the poles and it has the magnetic field going around the earth, right? Same with crystals. So this is going to have a bigger torus of energy. That's what it's called, a torus, T-U-R-O-S, T-O-R-U-S, I think. It has a bigger torus of energy than a teeny little one. Okay, so bigger is better for things. Now, my workaround, if all you have are little tumbled crystals, is have a bunch of them, because together it's better, right? Just like that Eight of Wands card. So to me, this is just speaking of doing what you need, doing what's necessary for you to feel good in your physical world, in your material world. And anyone who's a tarot reader might be going like, that's not what the Page of Pentacles is. Well, we're doing intuitive readings here, and that's how I share and teach others as well, because the message that comes through is meant to come through. And that's what makes sense for me. Whew, getting it's not a hot flash. I'm over those, but whew. Anyways, and the candle's far enough behind me. It's not that. And then the other one that came, interesting, more pentacles, is the Four of Pentacles. So this is about stability. Four legs on a table, make it stable. Oh, hi. I want to say Raven. Hi, Marnie. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So Four of Pentacles, this can sometimes be aware of, I'm picking up, be aware of your thoughts when it comes to your material world. So for some of you, maybe it's thinking about money or other things in your material world, okay? It could be, oh, I need more, I don't have enough, or it's like, oh, I've got to protect what I have, or it's just, I'm grateful for what I have. Like, and it's interesting because this is a drawing on a card that never changes. But yet sometimes when I see her facial expression, sometimes I pick up that she's worried, or I pick up that she's not worried. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to get it to zoom in. But in this one here, it seems to me that she's just in a meditative state, focused on being in alignment with her material world. Just what we're talking about here, right? Ah, good. So that's just what we're talking about, because, you know, as I've been saying, I'm feeling a little wonky, a little weird energy. Christina was saying that she's been feeling a little off too. So, but yeah, so those were interesting. So if you guys would like, ladies would like a card, let me know. What do you want to know about? And I'll pull you a card, okay? Meantime, I'm going to have some water. I've just been chugging the water today. That I think that's hopefully helping. It's dreaming for me. Dreaming lots. Okay. Anything specific you want to clarity on? Let me know. Still dreaming vivid every. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Is it the same one? Or is it other ones? Loved one, I have a procedure coming up, curious of its outcome. Okay. I will. Let's go back up. We'll just do Marnie here, and then and then Christina, I'll get you set up. And anyone else who's just showing up, hello. I'm pulling some cards tonight. If you have cards, you can pull clarifiers for these ones, because I like Tarot After Dark to be interactive. But to be honest with you, excuse my energy. I'm feeling a little bit off, but I really wanted to be here tonight anyway. So yeah. Oh, not the same, different every day. Okay. Interesting. Hey, how that happens. I hope you're journaling on it. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. You probably don't have your cards with you. That's okay. All right. So Marnie, here you go. Let's see. Let's pick up what Marnie needs to know. Okay. Flipped over. It flipped over and it's upside down. I don't need to see it upside down. It's wonky enough as it is. So we have the Two of Wands. Okay. See, with the wonkiness comes the not so clear on messages that want to get through. My whole head is muffled. It's really bizarre. So for you, Marnie, it feels like don't give up on your dreams. And maybe we're not talking about the dreams you're actually dreaming, but the things you want to dream of, don't give up on them. Maybe because it came reversed, I'm picking up that you might be on the verge of going, I don't know if it's possible. Maybe I should, change your mind on whatever it is you're doing. But I feel that this card is saying, keep going. Don't change yet. Keep dreaming about that goal, because each time you dream, you can take action toward it. That's what I'm picking up. And since we don't have people with cards for clarifiers, I'm going to pull a fortune cookie as a clarifier. Okay. Oh, good. That makes sense. Okay, good. So let's pull you a clarifier. Love. And let me just read it. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Okay, so whatever it is, and even if that doesn't have to do with romantic love or anything like that, this to me, it's just speaking of, remember why you dreamt it up, or you got that idea in the first place. So have that same enthusiasm, trust you have it, journal on it, dream about it. Big, hairy, audacious goal. How does it feel to actually, for it to happen? As if it's happened. I think that's a powerful, powerful way to manifest things. So I'm going to pop that one back in the deck. Okay, Christina, and anyone else who's here who would like a card pull, just pop in the chat what you want to know about, or just that you want a general reading, and I can do that for you. All right, so Christina wants to know about the procedure coming up, curious of the outcome. A couple cards popped out. Oh, that's hard on the head. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Since we don't have a lot of people here, this is good, because there's three cards that came up for you, Christina. So we have the Six of Cups. So this can often talk about nostalgia. I'm feeling that maybe some stuff is coming up from the past, some emotional stuff that's coming up, and good stuff too, like memories and things like that. That I'm picking up that it's a good thing. And then the Queen of Swords. So since you have a procedure coming up, and I don't know what it is, but if there's scalpels involved, to me, this feels like it's good. This being a swords energy, it feels like maybe it's a woman doctor too. I don't know, but it feels like everything is going to work out the way it's meant to, and it will be quick and precise, and everything will work out, is what I'm feeling from that. And then we have the Seven of Wands energy. So to me, this is when you're thinking about, here's the thing. When you're about to get something done, and then other people say, oh, I had that done, and or my sister-in-law had that done, and oh my God, she had it horrible, and this happened. You ever have that? Right? So any of the thoughts that come in, you have the power to just create a bubble of energy around you and not let that into your energy and cause you to start to worry. Okay. You build up that impervious bubble that keeps you focused on the outcome, which is everything is great. Okay. That's for you. And I will pull you a clarifier. But yeah, doesn't that always happen? Or, back when I was first expecting a child, it's going on 28 years ago now. Oh my gosh. People would say, oh yeah, when I was in labor, this and that, and they have big horror stories. And you're like, hello, don't tell me stuff like that, especially when it's your first. So, okay, clarifier for Christina for the procedure she's having and the message that already came through. Achievement. And here, let me read it because it's blurry. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on a family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Okay, so that's what this is speaking about, procedure. But achievement, that's what I'm focused on. Things are going to work out the way you're thinking. So make sure you're thinking good thoughts and not stinking thinking. Okay. Love that bubble of energy. Yes, it can totally derail our mind. And with our mind goes everything else. And it can be really detrimental to everything. I mean, even when things don't work out the way we want to, we can still see the lesson from it and things that are more positive. So to me, it's just important to manage your energy. It takes a lot more energy to worry than it does to be excited and happy for something. So for you, instead of worrying about the procedure or the before or the after, just be excited for, it's going to be finished. Looking forward to that. I'm on the other side of it and everything is great. And you focus on that. All right. That's all we have control over is how we project what we want and how we respond to the stuff that's going on around us. So there you have it. I will keep positive. You are welcome. All right. Anyone else want a reading? I'm going to pull for the collective here. So anyone who's watched as a replay or anyone who's here who just maybe doesn't want to comment, totally fine. This is a card for you. Temperance. It's very ironic. I'm doing an interview on Wednesday about tarot. Lisa Robertson, and it's for one of her shows or something. It was something we set up like back in December. And apparently we're going to be talking about temperance. So I'm really excited about it because to me, temperance is about alchemy. And I consider myself an energy alchemist, which is really, really cool. Hi, Kevin. How you doing? How to get insight. Is that the question you have? You want a card pulled on that? Let me know. This is for collective, so this could be for you too. It could be for everyone here. This is how are you managing your energy? Okay. There needs to be balance. You have the power to turn your thoughts into something that's positive. And this is something that we were already talking about. And it really feels that this gives you the motivation you need to start taking action in the direction you want to go. That's what I'm picking up from that. All right. Okay, let's see. Kevin, I just need some help on what's next. Had a really bad week and just looking forward. Oh, big hugs. I hear you. Okay. let's pull a card for you, and I'll pull a clarifier as well. But let's see. Let's get some clarity for our Kevin here. Okay, 2 cards. All right. Okay. Don't kill the messenger. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes tarot, and I don't know if you know tarot very well, the cards might look like, ugh. Trust me, listen to what I have to say. So you got 2. You have death and rebirth and the 9 of swords. This is a good thing. I'm picking up. It's good, Kevin. Stick with me. Don't focus on the first word. Focus on the second one. Something is shifting and changing. And I think what has happened is the sign of something needs to change. So it's either change is going to happen with your approval, or it's just going to happen with you kicking and screaming. So you get to choose how you show up. Sometimes we don't want change, and it's going to happen anyway. So how you think about it makes a big difference. So okay, so this is making room for the next stage, the next chapter, the next book, whatever works for you. And I feel that it's the end of the worries and the sleepless nights. That's what it conveys in this picture here. 9s are nearing completion, right? So you're on the other side of it. Look at that, the good energy coming in, sweeping away all of the dark and bringing in the light. So I feel like that last week, or you said, what's next? I had a really bad way. So that was probably the catalyst to change things. Anyhow, let's pull you a clarifier. I've got these little fortune cookies. So let's see what we have. Oop, that one fell right out. See, twists and turns. The plot thickens. Okay, it says, carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. See? Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all of the upheaval. So just a confirmation that sometimes things are happening and you have control over how you respond and the things you do to overcome it or to combat it. Okay. Marnie saying, I feel like it feels hard at the moment and later it'll make so much sense. Yeah, that I like what you have to say there. Because we can't always, excuse me, my nose is a little, sorry. Maybe I'm coming down with something. I don't know. But yeah, Marnie is right. Bad stuff happens sometimes and there's no way around it. But that death and rebirth card is just a confirmation that once this is, the shitstorm is over, things will start to pick up again. All right. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you, Kevin. Let me know. Anyone else here want a card pull while I'm here? It actually is helping me to channel messages through. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I'm opening up a new something in my energy that's keeping me all wonky feeling. Yes, I'll get to mine. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Kevin says. Yeah, it's been a bad one for the last month. Really, oh, I'm so sorry. And it's trickled downhill since then, but hopefully I want to move out of here. Well, sending you such good energy. It's not easy. That's going to take time. And I can't, you know that too. So just look for the good and the love. Hang around people that uplift you. Give yourself time to grieve when you want to feel that you need to release. I know in this day and age, at least in my era growing up, boys weren't supposed to cry and show their emotions and stuff like that. So I'm really glad we're in this day and age where anything goes now. So give yourself that the time to have the feelings, okay? Because if we hold them in, it can fester. So we need to give ourselves time to grieve. And I know that from experience as well. So sending you huge hugs. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so glad it does. Yeah. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. Chris Curtin feelings. What you mean? Hello. Okay, so Christina, let us pull a card for you then. Christina with the K. We got both Christinas, both alphabets. All right. Hi. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you. I don't have my clarifier people with cards, so maybe your own insight without the cards to see what comes up. I don't know what you want to know about Christina, so let's just see what comes through. I thought there was one that flipped. No? Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What do we have for Christina? Multiple cards tonight, keeping me on my toes. Three cards, Christina. Two of Wands, that came up earlier, so it's coming up again. Are you thinking about making plans for the summer? I don't know why I'm asking that. That's just the question that came up. And it feels like you feel like you just don't have enough capacity to even take a break or a holiday. Do a staycation. Take a day to just do something fun to get out of the rut of things. You know, I know we have like, I guess, spring break coming up soon. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of out of that realm because I don't have school age kids anymore. Let's see. We were talking about that today. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we also have the Five of Pentacles, which I'm picking up here. You are learning to see the light, to see the positive in things. This to me is a confirmation that you've been doing the work to overcome negative thinking. Okay. Because you know that your thoughts are the key to how you feel. Okay. Thoughts dictate how we feel. It just is, right? We can't sit there feeling good and have a negative thought and then just go, whatever, right? Like usually it's the thoughts, that drag us down. You also got the Knight of Wands. So this is taking control of your actions so that they can be in alignment with how you feel. And trust that you have guidance. You have guides to call on, and they're backing you up. That could be spirit guides, people guides, pets, all of the above. Okay. I'm going to pull a clarifier for you as well. Yes. Yay. Okay. Let's pull a clarifier for Christina. I have my little fortune cookies. Anyone else have any insight to that message? Hey, assert yourself. Love it. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. Just like a typical fortune cookie, some of it take, some of it don't take. Go for what you want, to me, is confirming what I was talking about earlier. So, sometimes we have to compromise, and that's totally okay. But still see whatever it is that you want to do as take steps toward it. All right. There we go. There we go. So, Jamila, were you wanting a reading? That was cryptic. Chris, current feelings. I think you're just trying to be fast to get it in there. Christine said, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone being here. And if you would like a card pull, let me know in the comments what it is about, or if it's a general, and I'll do a few more. Aw, you got this, Christina. I love that. All right. Does he regret how he did me? Is he blaming me and bashing me to people like I did him wrong? Okay, well, let's pull the cards to see what it says around this situation, because sometimes we just have to, all we can really do is manage our own thoughts, emotions, actions, and energy. And because things are going to happen outside of us, out of our control, and we can never control that. It'll drive you crazy to try and control that. We can't even know what people are thinking. They could tell us what they're thinking, and whether that's what they're thinking or not, we're never going to know. Okay, so let's just see, Jamila, and what energy comes up. That's empowering for you, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about empowering. Ace of Cups. She's holding a cup of beautiful heart-centered energy in front of her heart. So to me, when you're asking questions from the heart, you're going to get answers from the heart. Okay? If you're in a relationship where you always feel like it's not right, you know, unless you're married or something, that's a different conversation. But if you're not, you need to focus on, this is how you want to feel. If you're not feeling that in a relationship, it's a good opportunity for you to go a little deeper into how you can make it work. Okay? I'm not a counselor. I'm not telling you to ditch them or to stay. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying you tune into your own heart. That's going to lead you in the right direction. Okay? Another card that came up was the Queen of Wands. This, to me, represents you. You have a bubbly, amazing, wonderful energy about you. And I don't even know you, but that's what I'm picking up. And I feel like when you're focused on the outside and the circumstances, that it kind of dims your light a little bit. That I feel like you need to, you want to come back to this enthusiasm, this energy, this focusing on, I got so much wonderful to share. I'm attracting people to me who want to share it. That's what I feel for you. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you. No, I wasn't feeling that he's gone. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you is you have so much love and potential, and regardless of what has happened in your past, that I think really tune into that and tap into that, because I think you have something special to share with others, right? Not just romantic relationships, but just with people who might be drawn to you because they're having trouble, and you can, from your experience and your sageness, you can help them heal while you're healing too. The healer doesn't have to be healed in order to help others heal. That's a message that came through. I don't know why. Oh. Hi, Shannon. Yay. And the green heart. Love it. Do you want a card pull, Tammy, while I'm here? And then I'm probably going to be done. But yeah, this has helped, actually. Been feeling wonky, and this has actually helped to pull cards. I've got my black tourmaline handy, and I've been really sitting with that, so that's helpful. Maybe a drink of water. Anyone have anything interesting to share? And oh yes, and Christina with the C reminded me to pull a card for myself. I love listening. Okay, well, let's pull a card for you, because otherwise I have nothing else to say. If I'm not pulling cards, I'd be like you watching me, looking at you. I'm not even looking at you. It's not creepy or anything. All right, here we go. It's with all the multiple cards. Okay. Seven of Swords. Being aware and being diligent of where you are spending your energy. That's what comes. You got like 4 cards. 3 of Cups. Find your people. Hang around with the people you need. Hey, and everyone else who's like, ooh, that's a good message. That means it's a message for you too. So take what resonates. For Tammy, for you, I'm feeling on the next, whenever we get clear sky at night, I don't know if there's any tonight, but to stand outside and look at the stars, I feel like there's going to be a message for you. And then 9 of Pentacles. So to me, nearing the abundance that's on its way and planning for it. And whenever you get into feelings of worry, of not deserving, of lack, remember you are in an abundant universe, and count your blessings. And I got one more. 2 of Cups, divine energy, connecting with partnerships, connecting with everything lining up the way it's meant to. That's what I'm picking up for you. Short and sweet, like me. Yes. Awesome. Oh, and I'll pull a clarifier. I have these little fortune cookies. Let's see what we get. Oh, this one came up earlier. Twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Okay. Now, don't read into that, people, Tammy. Like, we go, oh, it's negative. Right? To me, this is just reminding you that life sometimes takes a left turn when you're expecting to go straight. You've got all the tools. You've got meditation. You've got crystals. You've got Reiki. You've got mindset. You've got friends to bounce things off of. You've got ways to clear the energy. We cannot control things around us. We can control what's within us. Okay. Yeah, all good. Thank you so much. So much going on in my life. Yeah. Well, see, that's all part of it. And it's like spinning plates and trying to keep track of the plates over here while you're focused on, it's impossible to do that. So just sometimes you just got to lean back and breathe and let everything work itself out for a change. Yeah. Awesome. Well, this was good. And I'm going to pull a card for me. I didn't forget, Christina. Christina with a C, always keeping track of me. So this is a message for me, apparently, and anyone who resonates with it, because I'm generous that way. Let it be positive. Oh, I say that. 9 of Pentacles. Woohoo! Ring my prosperity bell. Yeah, I have a prosperity bell. I ring it when good things come in and when I'm feeling good. And to me, I'm telling the universe, orders up. So I feel that I needed to hear this as well, is that, things are accumulating. Focus on the good that's coming in. Trust that I've had it once. I've had that abundance once, and I know I can have it again. So there I have it. And I'll pull myself a clarifier. Any insight from any of you would be great too. Oh, cards are flipping all over the place. I got 3. I got luck. Yay! A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. Awesome. And then I got reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. Well, maybe that's what's going on with my head. It's just like I'm in this inner tornado. It's really bizarre. And the third one is opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Sweet. Looks like I got to go shopping. Okay. Oops, I scrolled up by accident there. Let me just see what's going on here. Let's see if I missed any messages. So if anyone wanted a card pull and I didn't pull one for you, let me know because I might have missed it. I'm scrolling. Okay. Yes. I thought so too. Yeah. It's funny. I only got one of those and I got 3 of the other ones. Oh, it's funny how that happens. Great messages with those cards. Excited for it. Thank you. And you too. And may everything go well for you. Okay. And for everybody. I hope you have a great week. I hope everybody finds something to love and laugh about. And we'll see you next Monday, or we'll see you at the end of the week for Freaky Friday with Raphael if you want to come to that. All right. So that's it. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here and have a fantastic week. Peace.